I will always disagree whenever people say hair care is very expensive, especially in 2025, because there are very simple hair growth remedies you can try and use on your hair from the comfort of your home. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm bringing you another African hair growth remedy that is very easy to do, literally so easy. You only need one ingredient, and that is papaya leaf. You can see how big this papaya leaf is. One thing I already love about this African hair growth remedy is that the ingredients to make it is very easy to find. So popular. I mean, papaya is also known as pawpaw. The papaya is derived from the botanical name of the one which is popular in Nigeria and Africa. The botanical name is Carica papaya. And for a lot of us here in Nigeria, we actually grew up knowing it as pawpaw. I also grew up knowing it as pawpaw, and it wasn't until I was more of an adult that I became aware that they call it papaya in other places. And if you're in Africa, you can literally find a pawpaw tree every other second that you step outside and you look around. So yes, this is our main ingredient and the only ingredient we're going to be using to make our hair growth remedy today, apart from water. I'm going to show you guys how to prepare this recipe in two ways. So the first is going to be a leave-in spray, which you're going to apply to your hair and leave in your hair without rinsing out. And the second is going to be a pre-poo spray, which you're going to apply to your hair and massage it into your hair, then leave it in for a few minutes before you go in to wash your hair. Here you can see me washing my papaya leaf, and then I cut it into pieces to make it more manageable. I got this fresh and I like how fresh it is, so I can get the most benefits out of it. Also note, if you have your papaya leaf and you have to leave it for a few days before you can make your spray, it's still very okay. Just make sure you don't leave it too long so it does not become something you cannot use. Papaya leaves are packed with powerful nutrients and enzymes that can support healthy hair growth when used regularly in your hair care routine. So this leaf contains antioxidants, vitamins A, C, and E, and powerful enzymes like papain, which help unclog hair follicles, improve the health of the scalp, and promote stronger, fuller hair. Now, there are so many home remedies like this which you can use to grow your hair, but a problem people always tell me they have is finding the right ones for their particular hair, especially people with kinky textured hair like mine. Always remember, guys, that's why I'm here. I literally have solutions to all your problems, and if you need a specific regimen complete with a 7-day hair plan which you're going to follow for massive hair growth, then you need to grab my 30-day hair growth ebook. It comes complete with 6 different products you're going to make and use in your house to grow your hair. The 6 products are shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, leave-in conditioner, hair growth spray, and hair growth oil. And trust me, this ebook has given hundreds and thousands of people results because they follow the regimen and use the products consistently for 30 days. And the good thing is, even after 30 days, you can still continue to follow your regimen. In fact, you should continue to follow the regimen and use the product for however long you need to, just to make sure you keep your hair healthy and you keep your results coming in. If you do choose to add other products or try a different regimen, that's also completely fine. So hurry now, go to Nestige, grab your ebook at a 50% discount and start to use it. Make sure you are consistent, and when you get your results, find me on Instagram at Ban. Just check the top left corner of this video and you will see my Instagram handle. Find me, let me know your results, and let me know your testimonials. And back to our papaya spray that we are trying to prepare. You saw me wash my papaya leaves, prepare them, and place them in a pot, add some water, and then place the pot on fire to cook. There is no big deal about this spray. It's not a tedious process. All you have to do is add your papaya leaves to the pot. Whatever quantity of leaves you choose to use, depending on the quantity of spray you are trying to make, is fine. If you're going to be making for more than one person, just note that and adjust your ingredients to the quantity of spray that will be enough for more than one person. Once that is boiled, just bring it down, remove the leaves, and allow the water to cool down. I'm going to strain my water just to take out any particles or anything that I don't want in the spray. And that is it. Very easy to make. Another thing to note is you don't need to boil the leaves for too long. You don't need to boil the leaves until they become brown. As you can see, my leaves are still green. I boiled my leaves just long enough for the water to turn brown and stay brown. So I boiled it for a little over 5 minutes or more. Unfortunately, I did not track the time. But yes, once your water is brown, let it cook for some more minutes and then take it out of the fire. Transfer it to a cup or a bowl and leave it to cool down before you apply it to your hair. Next, I'm going to be showing you how to make the pre-poo spray. The one I just showed you was the leave-in conditioning spray spray, which you're going to put in your hair and not rinse it out. This one is the pre-poo spray, which you're going to apply to your hair before you wash. Remember, I told you guys I was going to show you 2 ways to make the papaya leaf spray. So this one, I'm just shredding my papaya leaves and then I'm going to put them in my blender, add some water and blend that. You're going to see that the water I get is going to be different from the color of the water of the leave-in spray. And now let's talk a little about papaya leaves. In fact, one thing about us Africans is that when it comes to roots, when it comes to herbs, when it comes to leaves and even seeds, we consume almost everything that comes from the plant. And for papaya, everybody knows we eat the fruit, but in Africa, we also consume the seeds, we also consume the peels of the fruit, we also consume the leaves. I'm sure there is somewhere they use the leaves to cook a soup or a stew or something, because trust me, when we eat a plant, if the plant is safe to eat, we eat the whole plant. And the good thing about papaya is that it has medicinal benefits for every single part of the plant. So the leaves have medicinal benefits, so do the seeds, so does the fruit and every other part of this plant that can be consumed. Another thing I have to point out is that I'm only showing you 2 ways you can use papaya for your hair growth. I just showed you 2 different sprays, a leave-in spray and a pre-poo spray. There are definitely other ways that you can use papaya or infuse papaya into your hair growth product to maximize the benefits for your hair. One of the benefits is that it helps improve blood flow circulation throughout the scalp, which in turn helps nourish the hair follicles and encourages hair growth. It also helps control dandruff and excess scalp buildup. Papaya has natural antifungal and antimicrobial properties which help control dandruff and keep the scalp clean and healthy for healthier and better hair growth. Another amazing and very important benefit is that it helps reduce excess breakage and excess shedding and excess hair loss, and it does this by strengthening the hair from the roots. The nutrients in papaya leaves penetrate the hair and scalp deeply, and they help to reduce excess breakage and excess hair loss, not just temporarily but over time. And now both of my sprays are ready. The one on the right is the leave-in spray, which is not going to be rinsed out of the hair, and the one on the left is the pre-poo spray, which some people actually use as a leave-in spray. But just to avoid things like itching, I always recommend that if you blend a leaf, you use it as a pre-poo so that you can rinse it out of the hair. Whereas because the one on the right is not blended, it's just boiled and the juice extracted, you can be sure that it's not going to cause any itching whatsoever. But if you use the one on the right and it causes itching, also rinse it out of your hair. There are always different ways that you can use these things. Just make sure that it's safe for you and your scalp does not react to any of the products. So here I'm just transferring my leave-in spray to a bottle and this is what it looks like. I'm going to demonstrate how I apply this to my hair. For usage, I spread it on my hair in these sections. I did every 2 days until the quantity that I prepared finished, and it was very beneficial. I mentioned some of the benefits, including reducing excess hair breakage and hair loss. I use this to strengthen my hair strands. One of the things I use for strengthening my hair strands, the one I use the most, is chebe powder, and I'm always open to other products I can use to strengthen my hair strands which are not chebe powder, because chebe is a little bit tedious to use. I like to use the raw form, and that involves me leaving it in my hair for a long time, and I'm always open to alternatives. But anyway, I spread that all over my scalp. I didn't spray on the body of my hair here. I just sprayed all over my scalp and massaged my scalp for a few minutes, and that was it. I hope this video was beneficial. I hope you learned a thing or two. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching yet another video. My new subscribers that found my channel, welcome. I hope you like what you see. Everybody, please give this video a thumbs up to help with engagement. I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.